Hello guys and welcome back to Sorare Capital. I am today joined by the GOAT, John Nellis, which is absolutely crazy. So welcome my friend to Draft Wars.
No, thanks a million for having me. I'm really excited, and I said to you before, it wasn't like being slimy and doing any prep, so I'm going to go in here and absolutely panic and make an idiot of myself, but let's go and have some fun.
Yeah, let's have some fun and some hopefully some good content.
Right. And you're not getting 10 in a row. I'm going to smash you.
I'm going to try my hardest, especially against you. 10 and 0 is going to be, especially if you're 10 and 0, mate. I'll send you what I'll do if I win. I'll send you a t-shirt with my face on it with 10 and 0.
Fucking Floyd Mayweather in the corner here.
Yeah. Oh god, right, maybe I should calm down a bit. Anyway, so I told you the general gist of it. For people who don't know out there, who are new to the channel or are just watching for the first time, we are going through budget first, so we'll have to spin a wheel. Obviously, you can see on screen, it's quite self-explanatory. Whatever we get is our budget. We then go on to the next screen, which will be our cap mode. Again, very self-explanatory. Whatever cap mode we get is what we have to do within those parameters. We'll then use Sorare data to pick our players, and then on the Sorare data again for concept builders to make sure we are within the parameters. So I hope you get that. Now let's get into it. Okay, my friend, you can see the screen. Cool. Yeah, all good.
Yeah.
Lovely.
We're gonna head on.
Right.
Make my job very easy.
Yep. Here we go. Okay, so we got the budget. What's it gonna be?
See if this is like 40, 30 quid. I'll snap 40 quid. Get out of here. No. Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm in trouble. Right.
Oh.
We'll make it work.
Okay. Just think of the content. That's what I'm thinking of. Right. Right. We've got the cap mode. Oh god, here we go. Right. So here's the cap. This is cap 220. Now it's walking away.
No way. All right. Well, at least that makes it a bit easier.
Okay.
You know.
Okay, that was a swing of emotions right there. Okay. All right. All right. So we unlimited budget. Unlimited cap mode with £40
the
budget.
timer. How many minutes am I getting?
8 minutes. I think we'll stick with 8 minutes if we've got £40. I think that's basically a half decent goalie, isn't it? So
that's the problem. Yeah. So there's actually a bit of strategy there that needs discussed, but like, it's just about getting the most. I just need to get more points than you. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, pretty much. So I mean, a lot of people risk it by saying, "Oh, you know, I've gone for really good players, and then a player that should start, and then they end up don't start, and then they get 0." So I mean, there's been a whole different bunch of strategies. Some people have come in already knowing what players they want to pick. So, but again, that's all risk because you don't know your budget or cap. So, anyhow, I am bringing up John, and that 8-minute timer, that dreaded 8-minute timer, and I will count it down. And we'll press it together. But yeah, other than that, we will start, John, in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, you're mid. I've just found a clinker here in trouble.
Well, you got a notepad out. You got the whole notepad out.
Of course I do. Of course I do. Oh, Big man's here to win. I'm not here to take part. I'm here to take over. 10 and 0. Get out of here with that, lad.
John,
he's in trouble.
Calm down, my friend. Calm down.
He's in trouble. Jesus, this is so. Oh.
Right, now I think I've figured out your game plan now, so I'm a lot more calm.
Man, I could do this with 20 quid.
Alright, go for it.
What a player. Oh my days.
What now?
Why is that legal? Man, I need to do this more often. I've just found an absolute worldie. And I don't know how he's that price. I might buy a super rare. And you know, part of my strategy here is if I just keep talking, it's going to distract you because I know I can't listen to someone while I'm doing something.
Gotcha.
So I'm actually being a wee bit dirty here. And you're going to fast forward this and they won't realise how much I've just been chirping in your ear. Random things.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to leave this bit in so people know how dirty of a player you are. So I'm going to leave this.
This is fun.
I'm glad.
This is fun. Do you know what the problem is? I think I'm going too budget, where I think I'm going to have a wee bit left in the tank.
Okay, I think I've got my team now, I think. It's just over 2.5 minutes to spare, so I've got to check everyone.
Oh mate, I'm going to be to the wire here. Wasting time. Oh mate, I'm panicking a little bit, I'm not going to lie to you. Right, we need to pick a goalkeeper.
Whew, okay, I'm just going to stick with this.
Oh mate, I am actually in trouble, like. I'm probably going to miss it.
10-0. 10-0. 10-0.
Should I whisper in your ear so I can distract you? A bit of ASMR.
Won't help you.
20 seconds,
Oh, much
Mr.
better.
Nellis.
No mate, no, get out of here.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Got it.
2,
Done.
1. Oh, you just finished. That is it.
I'm
Hands off
here
the
to put him in the
keyboards.
concept, but I have found him.
Right, I've gone for the goals. I've gone for Dituro as the goalie.
Shit.
He plays for Fatty, and they are at home to Casipasa. So I'm hoping he keeps a clean sheet there. He can get himself in the nice little dark greens there, so he is one for me there. I've gone for a defender. I've gone for a Cologne defender in Jeff Chabot. Spoke about him in my most recent video, so make sure to check that out. Cheeky little plug. Yeah, he seems to get good AA scores. He's got in his last 3 games, he's got over 30 AA. So again, that's what I need. And for someone like Cologne, who concede a lot and who are just shit at the moment, to put it bluntly, he's doing quite well. Bardi from Trabzonspor seems to be on fire at the moment. Only £5 as well, which is not too shabby. Didn't do too best.
Alright, didn't he?
Yeah, he didn't do too good in his last game, but apart from that, he's been on fire this season so far. So yeah, that's my reason why I picked him. As you can see, I think he more or less needs a decisive to get a good score. So I'm hoping he does that against Pendik, who are got on screen. They are currently sitting 16th and Trabzonspor 6th. So I'm hoping again that can be quite a favourable matchup. I've then gone for this guy. His name is Mame Thiam, Thiam. I had to go quite cheap on him because I didn't have a whole lot of budget left. So 533 he only costs. Again, needs a decisive to get up there, but he's been doing well since the start of the season. So that's my reason for him. And they're at home to Başakşehir, who are all over the place at the moment. So that's my reason for him. And then my last guy, I've actually gone for Ontiveros. I've got him in the gallery currently, so I do have him. Ever since I've had him, he's been non-stop greens everywhere. So he looks phenomenal because I think he came down from Villarreal's first team into the second team. So that's my reason to choose him as well. He's on fire, L5 is 64. So that is my team.
So again, I mean, there's a lot here that these are a lot of teams that I don't really follow. It's not something like what I've stopped doing in terms of Sorare as a whole is because I've been here for quite a long time and I have a lot of really nice cards. Mm-hmm. It's a much easier game because you just put in your big cards that you know when you follow the top 5 leagues and you follow whatever else. Yeah. I don't do a lot of digging and scouting, but it's nice doing it because I always look at it and go like, he's what price? And that kind of happened here, but I can't say I know a lot about the players of the teams. I'm going purely off stats and price. So in goals, I've went for Yang Han Bin of Cerezo Osaka in the J League. The community reckons 100% I don't think he's going to start. If we look at his scores recently, it was really that he was the cheapest goalkeeper that I could find that had like a decent fixture. He's at home, cost just over a tenner, £10.56 on the screen here now. You know, an 84 and a 78 over the last kind of 8 weeks. And even whenever he doesn't keep the clean sheet, he's been putting up sort of 10 to 15 points of AA for the most part. So yeah, it was more about just getting a playing goalkeeper. I was half tempted to just go for like fodder, retiree, £1 and put the budget elsewhere, but I didn't do that in the end. Didn't really have the time to strategize. In defence, a player that I think could actually do really well this week, £7.19, James Tarkowski. You know, 62 L5, Luton at home. Everton are not a team at the minute that I'd be targeting. They did beat Brentford, great result, and Tarkowski got a goal and an assist. Now that probably drags up his average a bit, but you know, in good form, himself, you know, in terms of SO5 recently, a lot of like those numbers are dragged up by that 100. I'm aware of that, but it's at home to Luton, so I just kind of decided to go for him. I thought at £7.19, it was more. Do you know what it is? It's whenever you have 8 minutes. I seen him and thought, oh, he looks great, I'm just going to plug him in, and I moved on and put my time elsewhere. Right. I think I sunk too much time into picking a goalkeeper, to be honest with you. In midfield, Javi Ontiveros jumped out at me. I think we've a pair there. We both went for him, haven't we? £4.66 at home to Alcorcón or whatever. You've obviously already covered him, but dark green's absolutely everywhere. 4 decisives in the last 3 games. Honestly, the type of player that I'd maybe look at a super rare of.
Yeah.
You know, Henry Flores, but like, I say that meaning because like for me, where my gallery's at, I'm always trying to look for these budget super rares that can actually drag teams up, and he, you know, he looks outstanding value really. Up top, I've went for Tim Kleindienst with that big long neck. Hopefully he can score a header or two. You know, he's been in, if you look at his 1 year graph, there's lots of greens, lots of decisives. 3 decisives against Werder Bremen last week. Obviously they were up against Bayer Leverkusen, which is a really tough game. Got beat 4-1 there. But up at home to Union Berlin now. So I kind of, you know, he just jumped out at me at £13 as a potential value kind of pick, and L15 and 62 is not to be sniffed at from a forward. And he does get some AA points. You know, over the last year he's averaged 7 points of AA, so he's not quite Erling Haaland with like 2. Not that it's, you know, we really do need a decisive there. And then obviously the final player is probably the weakest of the lot, and it's because I kind of ran out of budget a bit. I maybe should have went for an extra £5 player instead of Kleindienst. I think Kleindienst I probably could have got a cheaper player, but again I panicked. £13 in a forward. Probably could have spent about £8 on someone solid and had a bit more for this guy. But Rami Hajal, who plays for OB in the Superliga, don't even have a clue who or where that is. Gonna guess Sweden because he's Swedish. I honestly I have no idea. SO5 wise, hasn't been great the last few weeks, but you know, before that he was running hot enough with like 5 decisives in 6 games or something. 4 decisives in 6 games, not great. But he was budget, £3.59. A nice home fixture against Lyngby, who again, I don't really know the significance of that, but Sorare data is telling me he could score all right. So he's under 23, so there's a wee bit of a premium there, but we'll take it in the chin. So that's my team. But I do like yours. To be honest with you, I would bet on you.
2 seconds earlier.
Right.
You're not getting 10 in a row. I'm gonna smash you.
I hope so. I'm quite glad you picked that Hajal guy, because I looked at him before. It doesn't mean doesn't really stand out to me, but they're the ones I guess that can win it for you, I guess, can't they? So, and just to clarify, guys, for everyone obviously who's followed, he is at £40.74. I have let him off, okay, but if he does win, I'm putting an asterisk next to it, just like City, okay. So
if I win, we'll have to have a rematch. If you beat me and I'm over a budget, it's just you've won. Okay,
guys, so as you know, that is the end of the video. Thank you so much, John, for coming on. Obviously, everyone knows who you are, so no point me shouting out your YouTube and your Instagram handle. It is John Nellis if you do want it. But what will help him greatly, if you guys can go onto this website here, I'll leave a link in the description, even if it helps you just by 1 extra vote. Get in there, vote for Mr. Nellis here, and make sure he wins that award so he remembers Draft Wars, yeah? So there we go. But thank you, John, for coming on, my friends. How was your first experience with it all?
I have good fun. It's been a while since I've scouted, and you threw me into the depths of it there with a budget of 40 quid. So thanks a million. I appreciate it. And sure, people can catch you on my channel as well on the So Far So Rare podcast that we're about to record.
Exactly. We'll do that now. And just before we leave, I was going to ask people this at the end of each Draft Wars now. If you had to shout one person to come onto here and to challenge us, or challenge me on here, who would it be?
Quinny? Has Quinny done it yet?
No, he has not done it. So, Quinny, you're next. Okay. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Cheers, guys. Bye.
See ya. Thanks.